first.
We are not on mute. Is that correct, sir?
We're not on mute.
All right, my friend.
Just the videos.
We are ready to get it in.
Live. It says live right here. We got the live signal.
Listen, y'all.
Good to go.
This gonna be a really. It's gonna be a hard show.
Raise your glass.
Raise your glass, everybody. If you got a glass, raise it now.
Raise it for Barry Bilitnekoff.
Raise it for Barry Bilitnekoff. Because, listen, man. He was a stand-up guy.
Sorry for the false advertisement for earlier in the week too.
Yeah.
Sorry for those who might have turned in,
turned out,
tuned in and tuned out,
tuned out.
Because
God damn, what a shit fest.
We had some technical difficulties on the show on Tuesday. Therefore, there was no show Tuesday.
We had some. It was rough. It was a rough Tuesday, Wednesday morning.
To say the least.
It was a shitty way to start my Wednesday morning. I had to wake up and go to work later on that day.
Fucking A.
What a way. My boys went down. My mans and them. My mans and them. Barry Bilitnekoff. This one's for you. I didn't even take a drink with you. That's bad luck. God damn.
Yeah.
Something Barry ain't gonna get to have no more. So this is a eulogy show, y'all.
This is a remembrance
of Barry Bilitnekoff. This show is in remembrance of Barry Bilitnekoff. Basically, our homie.
Week 25.
Our week 25 homie. He went down. He got snuffed. I told Trev, he got snuffed out. My mans and them got snuffed out.
Nobody has any idea what we're talking about right now. You know why? Because nobody knows what happened.
Nobody knows what happened. Look, last week we started the show. The shit didn't record. It recorded.
So what happens? We started the show. We started talking and bullshitting, drinking and smoking. We did a whole hour's worth of talk
to Jesus.
Only for nothing to be recorded.
Our only viewer was Jesus.
Exactly. It was blank. We pretty much just shot the shit here amongst each other and thought we were recording something, which was nothing.
Which we thought was gold.
We
thought this was.
Was it? And so this
was the first cut.
This is like the sequel to the first movie. That's just not.
Bro.
Maybe we're downplaying a little too much right now, but
we're not downplaying it. We're completely up.
Barry Bilitnekoff 25, the original 25.
The original 25. So last week we called the show Barry Bilitnekoff.
Tuesday. Wasn't even last week. It wasn't even last week.
Just Tuesday. Feels that long the fuck up.
I know.
See, that's how fast I move on. Gotta move on.
Life moves on.
We try to come up with the best number 25 of all time. That's how we're gonna name our shows pretty much from here on out. The best number of whatever the fucking episode is. We're gonna get up there. So, but we couldn't decide. We had too much Barry Bonds on the show already. We had no Fred Bilitnekoff ever. Raiders, played for the Raiders. Listen,
that's an odd number. Bilitnekoff's a receiver.
He's a receiver, 25? Right? So wide receiver 25. I mean, that's rare. It's in the 70s, right? So we couldn't come up with the name. So we just, we just smashed him up. And Barry Bilitnekoff was born and died on the same night. We didn't record, man. It was a shit fest. It pissed me off.
I was Bile, B-I-L-E. I thought it was I.
It was
well.
It was fucked. My man's got snuffed. So this is in remembrance to Barry Bilitnekoff. Basically, we had a good show that night, man. It was nice, fun, loose.
We sure did.
Good. We had plenty of whiskey, plenty of.
Here's his numbers right here. 25. 14. He wore 14 from 65 to 66, and he wore 25 from 67 to 78.
Barry Bilitnekoff is a goddamn
I almost think
legend.
He's a real person now.
Barry Bilitnekoff? I hope so. I hope we start the movement, the Barry Bilitnekoff movement. We're going to start the Barry Bilitnekoff Foundation and remembrance of my man's. Fuck. What a rookie mistake. What a
rookie move.
What? That was Bush League.
Struck out looking
Bush League.
On a fastball down the pipe.
Unreal.
I'm telling you.
So yeah, man.
Guys.
This is gonna be one of those. It's gonna be a eulogy show and a highlight show. We're gonna
best of both worlds, you could say.
We're gonna remember and forget. Let me pull up last week's show, man. It's fucking Tuesday. It wasn't even last week.
I don't even feel like talking about last week's show now.
Let me just tell the people what we talked about for an hour and a half with Jesus. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones appeals the NFL's demand for $2 million reimbursement, basically being an asshole, pretty much. Right, trying to sue the NFL.
The other owners are being an asshole.
Well, everyone's
trying to get money back out of Jerry Jones. It's not Roger Goodell.
All right,
it's other owners trying to be reimbursed.
So the assholes is trying to get money from the biggest asshole there is in Jerry Jones.
No banging on the table.
Oh yeah, my bad.
I'll work on that.
Yeah. Mike Crabtree coming back to the Raiders. Whatever. More importantly, Khalil Mack. We're signing him. It's gonna be a Raider for life, baby, and keep him Raider for life.
Think so?
Yeah, man. That's the type of player you keep around forever. You let him. He'll be an OG. He'll go play from somebody later on, but for the time being, his prime, his great years, the ones he's had and the ones he will have, he'll be in a Raider uniform. So shout out to the Raiders for getting that, for starting to get that deal done. You got Carr signed, getting Khalil Mack signed. You know, I guess Crabtree's coming back. We'll see, man. We'll see. We got John Gruden. So it's gonna be fun. Let's see what happens. So I just wanted to add that to Michael Crabtree. Committee says Des Bryant's catch in 2014 should have been. You know, I watched this on First Take. I wanted to bring this up. I watched this on First Take.
I stopped watching that show.
I never watched First Take. I never do. But this morning, I went into work a little late that day. I got the okey doke, and I watched First Take, and they brought this up. And the committee says that when he crossed the line of scrimmage, that he had possession of the ball, right? So I remember the play. I remember it happening, but I didn't remember
I could break it down to you scientifically of what happened. I saw what happened. I watched it with my bare eyes. I watched the replay a million times. He goes up, catches the ball, lands, has possession, takes 3 steps, dives for the end zone, right? So therefore, you've established you have possession of the ball. You already, right? And so now you're making a football move and you're diving towards the goal line, right? Ball crosses the plane, touchdown. He didn't lose control of the ball because he turned around, he ended up, right? Agree? Touchdown. But that was then. It wasn't a touchdown then. It'll be a touchdown now. But does that matter now? No. You know what? He's never been the same player since that day. It's sad.
It is sad.
Sad. Poor got screwed.
Poor Des Bryant.
They did Romo dirty. Oh man. It was just like, what more can we say? Like I said, it's not a consolation prize to Cowboys fans. They're like, oh yeah, we made a mistake. Then like, no shit. Yeah. You being, like I said, you being a Raider fan, you guys know all about that.
Yeah, we don't. We don't feel sorry. we don't. No. Welcome to the club.
We're not looking for.
Raider fans over here with open arms. Like, come on.
I'm not a
bring it in.
I'm not a sympathetic
Bring it
person.
in for the real thing.
I'm not looking for sympathy. It's just like, why even admit this now?
Yeah.
Just let it be. Just next time, just call it a catch, and I'll just be mad that you didn't make mine a catch, but you made this one a catch. You don't have to come out and be like, oh, yeah, this actually was a catch.
Right.
Why did it take you fucking this long to even get to it and review it? Why wasn't it? What do you see now differently compared to what was saw in the game?
Saw in the game, right?
Yeah, what?
Nothing really, to be honest, because
it's the same play. The play doesn't change.
Nope. And that's basically what the argument was: is that the catch was where it was completed. He had possession of the ball when he crossed the plane, therefore it should have been a touchdown. But like you said, why say it now? Like, who gives a fuck? Who cares? It's over. It's not like we're gonna go back and put the fucking Cowboys in the game that they're supposed to be.
Like, oh, we're about to go back in the game. Romo, you got to come out of the booth and replay this game for us. Like, it's done.
Yeah,
just leave it in the past. There's no reason to bring it up.
I agree.
It was 3 years ago, 4 years ago. By the end of this year, it was 4 years ago. Yeah, it was 4 years ago that shit happened. Just leave it. It happened January 2014. It's March 2018. You kidding me?
What was I gonna say? It's over. It's done.
It's over.
Don't give
Vince Carter motion. Don't give him, it's over.
Don't give him any more reasons. Don't give Cowboy fans any more reasons. All right, you're already trying to sue. What a week. Right?
Yeah,
what a week.
Like I said, these owners, getting Goodell to fucking levy a fine against Jerry Jones for conduct detrimental to the league. Get the fuck out of here. Grow some balls and come out and show your faces and let it be known that you ain't happy with Jerry Jones. Don't go to Roger Goodell and be like, hey, we need you to do this for us. Because you know what? Jerry Jones was unhappy about, so he's going to come out and let you know. Yeah, but obviously he made it public.
It's kind of the job. Roger Goodell got to be like, hey.
It is his job, but you know what?
$2 million. What's $2 million divided by the 32? Like, come on.
It's probably not even all the owners. It's probably just a handful of certain owners. You know, it can't be all the owners. I couldn't imagine that because, like you said, so it would be 30. It would be what, $2 million divided by 31 guys.
Yeah, it's
like
stupid.
no,
that's dumb.
So it has to be a handful of guys who feel like that's my thing. It's like, what are you guys trying to prove here? Like, oh, you stepped out of bounds. And penalty flag on Jerry Jones.
Basically, $2 million penalty flag. I mean, I don't think we talked about that night.
Jerry Jones is sitting there.
I don't think that it's about the money. I think it's just about the headline. You paid us. You did this. We made Jerry Jones pay.
Jerry Jones ain't paying no. Jerry Jones is gonna pay his lawyers.
We made Jerry Jones
ain't gonna
pay.
He's not gonna pay that.
That's what that is. We made Jerry Jones pay. That's how I look at it.
They think so, but at the end of the day, I don't think he's gonna pay because he's gonna fight that.
Well, we will see. We'll see in the upcoming months. Football's coming, drafts coming.
Jerry Jones is gonna be like, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm taking my talents to the XFL.
It ain't going away because Jerry Jones ain't going away. You know.
He's gonna take the Cowboys to the XFL.
That's where they belong. So we were also talking. We also talked about that night. We also talked about the Warriors handling the Thunder. It was a couple games ago. Obviously, y'all played last night. But Wizards, Bullets. I call them the Bullets, baby.
Yeah, well, let's talk about that. We can talk about last night. So, I listened to the game on the radio last night.
It was a good game, y'all.
It was a good game.
Let them come back.
No, they
let
them get in a couple spurts there. Started coming up, you know. But at the end of the day,
I don't like that shit.
I don't either. But you know, at the end of the day, they were handling them. It really wasn't that much of a contest.
I feel it. Y'all were at Washington.
We're at Washington. You know, it's that time of the year. They're trying to turn it up. Clay came out and said, you know, they'd like to win out throughout the rest of the year. They went out through the playoffs. Ideally, who wouldn't? You know, but they know the Rockets are up there, and they're half a game behind the Rockets.
Did you see
James Harden?
Oh,
yeah, that was nasty.
God.
That was nasty. And he disrespected him. God. R.I.P. to Wesley Johnson.
R.I.P. to Wesley Johnson. We buried Wesley Johnson and Barry at the same day. We're gonna have to bury them both because they're done.
Yeah,
that's all they'll be remembered for.
Wesley Johnson might get a deer.
Just got one. That's his deer. Oh my God! What a
nice
cross.
defense, Wesley.
What a step back. What a stare.
What
a dagger.
It was all nasty. I can't lie.
It was. Speaking of the Warriors, like we said, we're on that team. Let's go. Let's rewind a little bit. Let's go back a little bit.
Saturday.
Just a little bit, real quick. ZAZA, he was at the center of attention again.
Oh, of course, falling on
falling all over the place.
Allegedly trying to hurt somebody.
Sloppy.
Being dirty, allegedly, which I don't believe none of that.
And a dirty player.
He is buckled in the back of his knees. The momentum brought him forward. He put his arms down to brace his fall so he wouldn't hurt nobody.
He's playing prison ball out there.
No prison ball.
He's out there throwing elbows and falling on people.
Who doesn't throw elbows?
But when ZAZA does it, it's different.
Nah.
Because he's a dirty son of a gun.
You dirty.
I showered. I'm clean. I'm clean as a whistle, baby. This motherfucker, though, he did that shit on purpose. I talked about this. He did it on purpose. If you don't think so, I ain't mad at you for thinking.
I definitely don't think he did.
I know you don't. I ain't mad at you for thinking that.
I think the evidence shows that he didn't do it on purpose either. I think the evidence out there points to it.
No, you can't be mad.
Because if it went to the court of law, they'd be like, well, the evidence points to where he was provoked into falling down.
Well, you never know in this America.
Obviously, the league, the NBA offices looked at it and decided not to take any action towards him. And so,
because he didn't hurt him. If you hurt him,
I doubt even. You can't say that.
Yes, it can.
Because they could judge the play to see if it was dirty. You know what I mean? If they thought he was trying to intentionally hurt somebody. The league could make that determination. Are you telling me the people in the league office
would have made?
You can make that determination in the league can't?
Which they would have made if he hurt him. That's my point.
So it's only dirty if he gets hurt.
It's only dirty. I guess so. Obviously, you don't.
What kind of bullshit is that? So
everybody who gets hurt. You ended your argument
when
he didn't hurt him. You ended your argument when he didn't get hurt. That's what you ended your argument with. That's your argument. He didn't get hurt. My argument
is that he didn't do it intentionally.
He did.
No,
he did. Zaza's
my argument is not that he didn't get hurt. My argument is that Zaza didn't.
No, I'm saying you ended your argument. I didn't say that was your argument. You ended. No,
I'm not. You're trying to end my argument.
You ended your argument. No, I'm saying you ended your statement.
You're trying to say
you ended your statement. What didn't get hurt.
What you're saying is, if he gets hurt, it's dirty. That you can't say that just because somebody gets hurt doesn't mean it's dirty.
I can't say because of my opinion. I'm not saying it's factual. My opinion is that ZAZA did that shit on purpose. Don't bring the Nick Young leg in. Don't bring the kick in the back of the leg. The motherfucker stumbled. He seen him there. Come on, man. He didn't even really try to put. He didn't even really try to hold himself up. He didn't even really try to put his arms down.
And aside from that, Westbrook wouldn't have said. I guarantee you, if they was up 20 like they were the previous two games, Westbrook wouldn't have said nothing. But the fact that he was, the fact that he was down,
because it's ZAZA. Because it's ZAZA.
The fact that they was down and he's having a shitty game and the Warriors put him in their place and let him know, then he's trying to deflect the attention elsewhere. No doubt he is. Talk about his game. Nobody asked him about him having a shitty game, like about getting D'd up.
I'll give you that.
You know, nobody asked him about that.
I'll give you that. They won by 32. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
So, but let's end this with. Well,
fuck the Thunder. They barely hanging on.
Argument here with ZAZA. ZAZA. We on ZAZA.
Not dirty.
All right, it's not dirty. It's not dirty.
Not dirty.
Okay.
You know,
I don't agree. That's
also in that game, you know, Draymond got his technical rescinded.
We talked about
from when he was hyping up the crowd.
Yep, you said it should be rescinded. And
you know, the ref got a little over anxious.
And it did.
Teed him up. Just because it was Draymond,
of course.
You know, leagues took a look at that, decided that was uncalled for. Rightfully so.
But I guess, dirty. Y'all dirty. Y'all just dirty. Y'all dirty.
You're not dirty.
Where's this dirty? Y'all dirty team. That's good, though. So what? People act like it's bad to be a dirty, grimy team. So what?
You win games? Basketball. We're not dirty team.
ZAZA don't.
Not dirty about our team. We play nice ball. Move the ball around. We get shit done.
You're right. I'll give you get shit done.
You know, we're a half game behind the Oklahoma or no, Houston, whatever.
Moving on. Baseball.
Yeah,
baseball files revenue sharing grievance against Marlins, A's, Pirates, and Rays. Sounds about right considering the A's have not provided any comment. Thanks, Trev. Appreciate your fucking feedback on that. Those are your words. When you're guilty, you say nothing, right? Absolutely. You say shit. Don't ask me shit. I don't tell, man. Send me to jail, man. Hey, listen.
That should be the song of the week.
Listen, the A's, we talked about this before. Yes, they don't spend the money that they get from the revenue sharing. They don't put the money back into the team. We know this year after year with the constant selling of players, shipping players out, not letting players develop, even letting them develop in other teams, let them shine in other teams. Carlos Gonzalez. I mean, I don't even want to go on. I mean, Josh Donaldson won MVP after we traded him. I mean, I could go on and on and on. Jason Giambi, I could keep going, but I don't want to. We don't put the money back into the team. I hope that they get this grievance against these teams. Because you know what? It's a slap in the face to real baseball fans of these teams. All right, just because they do that shouldn't.
As a fan, don't you want to see your team?
That's what I mean.
You want it, like you as an ace, and you guys have a built-in thing. You know that you're going to get somebody, and at some point they're gone, and you're just going to replace them with 2 or 3 up-and-coming AAA guys.
And that's what I was saying.
And what are you doing with that money instead of paying the star to stick around and build a foundation? What are you doing with that money?
Pockets. Banking Trojans.
You know, and that was the problem with the old leadership, and this is the new leadership now.
It's still happening.
and it's still happening.
Because it's
so
easy,
is it
right?
coming from the leadership, or is this part of like just the Billy Bean working still? You know what I mean?
Right. So listen, this is my take on it really quick. As an Ace fan, I don't want this to shed any, like, this doesn't say anything about us as fans of this team. All right. We can't help what this ownership does. We've been complaining about it and griping about it for years and years. As far as I'm concerned, my whole life almost. All right. I mean, when I was a little younger, the players stayed. We had squad. You know, they won games. They were good. But you know, as time went on, I noticed the shift. And to me, it started with the Mark McGwire going to St. Louis. And ever since then, the A's have been a selling team. They have sold every big player you can think of. Andre Ethier was in our farm system. You know what I mean? Like, we had so many players in our farm system. Carlos Pena, he went to played for the Rays for all those years. He was an A's guy. Carlos Gonzalez. I mean, I'm just saying, like, all these players that we just – we craft them, we make them great ball players, because that's what we do. All right, we do make good ball players. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. The A's make ball players, and we let them go. And as a fan, I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. We do got a new president. We do got a new half owner, David Cavaliel or something like that. He owns the Earthquakes. They're shifting for a stadium. Maybe things will change once the stadium there'll be a buying team instead of a selling team. But as far as I'm concerned with the stadium and in their current state, we have no other choice. Like, I mean, what do you want us to do? Nobody wants to come play for the A's anyways. Nobody wants to play in that stadium. No, you know what I mean? Like, it's honest.
The last team they share a stadium with the fucking football team.
Right. Nobody wants to play there, man. It's not a dig. This is a dig at my team. Fuck it. This is a dig at my team. Nobody wants to play there. Nobody wants. You know what this means? Turn it up a notch. All right. Yeah. You can't see, but I'm Ghost turning it up a notch right now.
Turn that volume up.
Turn that motherfucking volume up, A's. We tired of it. We're there all the time with the flags and the drums, and we're out there. We're out there. All right. They might not be selling every night, but the 20,000 fans you get on the annual, we all are there for a reason to watch it.
Do you guys get the drum line out there, fucking banging their drums?
Everybody's got their shit. Everybody got their shit. We got drums. The Red Sox, they're racist. The Yankees are fucking taxi drivers. Everybody got their shtick. All right. The A's is a music. The Oakland's a musical place. It's a music town. All right. What y'all got? Y'all got animal hats all over the place. Nobody says nothing to y'all about the animal hats.
But we got
animal hats.
We got Pac Bell. AT&T.
All right, there you go. See, that's your mascot right there. Your stadium's your mascot. We don't got that.
It's consistently rated as one of the top stadiums in America.
Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that. I'm saying how shitty mine is, and why this revenue sharing grievance should be. I hope y'all win, MLB. Just slap these motherfuckers in the face. I'm tired of selling my players, man. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I'm tired, man. I got a lot of good memories in that place. Don't get me wrong. I love the A's. I'm an A's fan. You know what I mean? I'm actually, as a matter of fact, I'm lucky to be an A's fan with the things that I've seen in my life. You know what I mean? The years of my life. I haven't seen a World Series win like Giants fans, but I feel lucky to see the players I've seen, the records I've seen, the 20 games. We got a lot of history too. You know what I mean?
Got some history.
Yeah. So I'm fine. I'm content. I love going to the game. I love going to I hate the Coliseum as far as the structure goes, but going there, being there, man, it's great. Go out there, barbecue, smoke, drink, slap something. You know what I mean? Like, that's one thing. The Giants don't have that. And once the Raiders move to Vegas, I'm scared they're gonna lose that feeling. You know what I mean? And the A's, we're a tailgating fucking city. The A's, the Raiders, we tailgate like a motherfucker. That's the funnest thing about it. I look forward to the tailgating and the A's games every year because it's cool. It's loose. It's fun. Slap some. Smoke some, drink some,
get lit,
go into the game, watch some baseball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, the A's playing, but they're bringing in players. We get to play Mike Trout and shit. I see these players all the time. I see Mike Trout play so many times. You know what I mean? Like, I'll get to say, not only are we a good team, I mean, not good team, but like we're competitive. We're bringing players in. The AL's fun to watch. Yankees come in, Dodgers coming in this season. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get to watch.
I bet you're going to that.
Oh, I'm going to that. I'm going to that. My A's gear. Well, I'm going in there. We went the last time they came out here. That's when the A's were good. We smacked them up. We swept them.
I remember that.
Swept them. I'll never forget one night we was watching TV in the room and in the living room. It's dark. We're watching the A's Dodgers game, and it's dark. We're smoking, hella loaded, and we missed when me and her started just like really just started like getting together, right? I was just gonna mess with her, so we were watching the game. Game ends, the A's win. As soon as the game ends, I blow up. I take my shirt off. I'm yelling at her, A's, baby. Yeah! I'm like running around, man. I'm like banging on her, man. She's like, oh, yeah.
Let her know what it was.
Let her know what it was, baby.
This is how it is
This
around
is how
here.
it is, baby. It's, oh, shit. She'll tell you right now.
Don't be fake repping
Don't
around here.
Oh, bro. It was dark, too, in the dark, man. Like, it's quiet, bro. We're chilling, man. We're having a good time.
Bow.
I went crazy on her.
Ham bone.
Yes, to this day, I went crazy, bro. I fucking scored a goal and shit. Blew up on her. But yeah, I'm gonna go. But yeah, man, but those are the memories that your favorite teams give you. Whether you're an Ace fan, Giant, or a Marlins, or a Pirates, or a Rays fans. These are the memories that your teams give you. And it's a shame. I mean, I said that because they're the ones getting the grievances. You know what I mean? The Marlins, A's, Pirates, Rays. Even if you're a fan of these, don't reflect.
Rays were in the World Series
don't
not too long ago, weren't they?
Yeah, they was.
I remember.
And the Marlins are, you know what I mean? They get squad all the time. And the Pirates, they're cool. I like the Pirates. As a matter of fact, I kind of like the Pirates. I'm kind of like the Pirates sometimes. Like,
never had nothing against the Pirates.
They're dope. The Caps. Flat cap, those bucket caps, those are tight. But cool. Yeah, man. But it shouldn't reflect on us, is what I mean. It shouldn't reflect on us as fans. All right, this is their fault. I'm sure all these Marlins fans winning World Series, they got a couple World Series in their life. You know what I mean? They don't. I don't. The Rays went to one. I didn't. You know what I mean? I keep losing and shit. So they gave us memories, and the team, and for the teams to not give us some love, and for the teams not to fucking put back into what we give to the teams. Yeah, that's fucked up, man. And I hope, like I said, I hope the MLB fucking get this grievance, man. Get your money, man. Get it. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, man, I'm passionate about this shit, man. That's why we do this shit, man. That's why we do this show together.
My team ain't got a problem spending money on players.
No, I don't. It don't. What the Giants got a problem doing is spending money on players that they shouldn't spend. Like, they've already got what they got out of them. I'm gonna pay you for what you did 40 years ago. What the fuck, man? Now I gotta pay you for another 4 years. And I'll give you that. Motherfuckers was paying niggas. Like, bro, Aaron Rowland was getting paid for like 10 years.
It's been a while since we given out one of those contracts.
You're right. But don't do that again. That was y'all shit, though. I was like, the Giants just paid Scooter again. They already got their shit. Why would you do that? Aaron Rowland made a lot of money.
And he got a ring with us, too.
He didn't do shit.
No matter, he got a ring.
He sat at home.
He did. Pablo Sandoval sat at home that whole 2010, if everybody forgets.
He did. No, I didn't.
Or no, he didn't stay at home. He was on the bench.
He was on the bench all the time.
Barry Zito.
He got one at bat. He got one at bat in that World Series.
Barry Zito wasn't even on the playoff roster 2010.
Redeemed himself a couple years later, 2 years later.
Definitely 2012. Went out there, beat Verlander in game one. Got an RBI off him.
I'm Zito. I'm a Zito. Another A's guy. I'm sitting here, man. I'm done. The show's done.
Barry Zito was in the doghouse from the start when he got
that Giants contract. He was.
But once he got
he got what, 75 million?
100 something. He got 100 something million. And once he got that World Series ring, everything was bygones be bygones. He
contributed to that.
He did. Because remember, he also
had 2 games.
He won
2 big games.
He won a closeout, a clinch. No, it wasn't a clinching game, but they were down 3-2 against the Cardinals.
And he won that game.
He won that game. It was a game. And he won that game, and then he started the first game of the World Series.
That's what I mean.
Barry Zeets,
baby, and he plays guitar.
Shout out to Barry
Saucy Tony and I play guitar.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. Saw a fucking another Barry to the show. Barry Zeets.
Barry
Bilitnekoff.
Barry Zeets, Barry Bilitnekoff. Come up with any other Barrys for the show?
We could come up with a couple.
Barry White.
Barry White. Oh shit! All right, what else did we cover? That was a good one. What else did we cover? After that was Benfica 1. I covered this with my boy Brian. Shout out to Brian, the Benfica podcast, man. Follow my boy Brian. I was just on his show right before this one, man. I had to keep the party going. You know what I'm saying? We pretty much covered the Benfica game. Benfica won 3-1 against Paços Ferreira.
Paços Ferreira.
You know what I mean? We did that. We kept our hopes alive.
I like the name of that better than Benfica. Paços Ferreira. That's a tight name.
It's Sport Lisboa de Benfica. Sport Lisboa Benfica. Right? So that if you want to say
I still just say Paços Ferreira.
Paços Ferreira is cool.
Paços Ferreira over here.
There's a couple names there's a couple names that I like to say. Like when we playing Guimarães.
Say that again.
Guimarães.
Guy with a G?
G with a G.
So say that.
Guimarães.
Guimarães.
Minaj. Yeah, Guimarães. Guimarães. And there's like academia. Hey, Portuguese teams are fun to say. Like when you start getting to Turkey and you start getting to like weird places like that, like places where ZAZA Pachulia is from, it shit gets.
They probably said the same thing about you.
They probably do.
Get on that.
They probably.
Those fucking guys over there on the coast, little Portugal.
Fucking guys.
We'll take those guys.
Little Portuguese.
Nobody's worried about that.
That's a little Portuguese guy.
Well, Portuguese.
You should be. But you should be worried about us because a lot of people speak Portuguese, and that's for a reason. We used to own shit, baby.
Brazil.
A lot of places. I don't want to get into it. They're gonna look into the history and be like, y'all are fucked up. A lot of places in Africa, a place in China.
Portugal is still European.
Oh yeah. I tell people they're like, I'm Portuguese. I'm like, oh yeah. They're like, what does that mean? I'm like, that means you're white. They're like, no, it means I'm Portuguese. I'm like,
you know what Portugal is, right?
It means you're white. You're white. They're like, no.
Just because you don't speak English. Just
you don't speak English don't mean you ain't white. I'll come to terms with it a long time ago. You know what I mean? I'm half and half. You know, I'm fucking Mexican and a European white. Jesus Christ. I'm like the worst kind of person.
Paços Ferreira.
Guimarães.
Papo caralho.
Oh, I had Benfica 1. Next week we play Marítimo. Marítimo's weak. We're gonna smash them. They're garbage. Marítimo, they from Madeira.
Marítimo.
The Madeira. Madeira Islands, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Madeira. Marítimo, Madeira. They're garbage. Who cares? We also Ronda Rousey. She's a wrestler now. Trev, your favorite girl. WCW.
Yeah, it's about right. She should have been in WCW from the start.
Wednesday.
She should have been there from the start. She had no business being in the W. She's no business in the UCF.
Come on. Hey.
Come on. It's fitting for her to be in the fake world with her fake skills.
Jesus. Wow. I'm not having that.
You are having that.
A little bit. I'll take it. But look, she's in the WWE now. She's gonna get to conquer that. You know, conquer the squared circle.
Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ronda, baby.
Get your corny ass out of here, off my screen.
Get out of here.
None of that shit.
You're an ultimate hater.
Like I said the other night. Whatever reason I have for not watching the WWE is just totally capped off now. Ronda Rousey, I have no interest at all. Especially if she's involved in the event, I have no interest in watching it whatsoever.
You're like taking a really hard stance on this. I think you need to talk to somebody.
I just want to know what she did.
She was a UFC champion. Brock Lesnar did the same thing. He got his ass whooped a couple times. Nobody says that about Brock. Shit happens. You win some, you lose some, Trev.
At least Brock started out doing fake wrestling.
I mean, all right. She started out in the Olympics. She's an Olympic medalist. I think she's like a silver medalist. She was in the Olympics. She was a real athlete. Like judo's, I guess it's a sport.
Judo.
It's an Olympic sport, man. She did it for America. I think you're kind of discrediting her a little bit too much. I think you're acting like she didn't do anything. I mean, she made a name for herself. She fought people. She tapped some people out, man.
Cool. Good for her. Sweet.
Now she's in WWE.
Right on. Whoop-de friggin'
dude. I think it's going to be cool. She's going to have a good angle. They're going to treat it right. I think they'll treat it like a big thing. She'll be at WrestleMania. You know, so we're all watching WrestleMania. Everybody's watching
WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think the WrestleManias, we're going to have John Cena and The Undertaker this year, man. John Cena sucks.
My time is now.
John Cena sucks. I've been there. It's fun.
That's the only part I know.
That's
That's
what I
all.
say.
My time is now.
What do they say? They say something. One side says something.
Could you get a box of some Bootios cereal?
I do got a box of that.
The Bootios?
I got some Bootios upstairs.
I didn't know they were real.
I got a box.
And I remember when somebody showed me a picture of it, they're like, dude, look at these things. And I was like, this shit can't be real, but I got somebody I'm going to ask. And so I remember I texted you, I was like, you ever heard of Bootios? And then you sent me a picture of the box. And I was like, no way. And then so I showed my boy, I was like, dude, they're real. My boy had they're selling Vallejo. There's a box of Bootios and Vallejo right now.
There's a box of
You might have the only box of Bootios in Vallejo. Though that would be Booty-O's. B-O-O-T-Y.
You might got the only box of Bootios.
You gotta take a picture of if I'm gonna
upload it to the chat.
Upload a picture of the Bootios.
I will upload a picture of the Bootios.
Yeah.
I'm dead. I'm dead after that. Oh my god.
Shout out to the Bootios.
Shout out to the Bootios. Cheers to the Bootios.
Huh? Have you tried the cereal?
No, it's still not open. Still not open. You know, I got that. I was at the mall.
People who don't know what Bootios are probably thinking
what are you talking about? Sickos? Fucking pervs.
It's a cereal.
It's a cereal, man.
It's a WWE cereal. Look it up. Look it up. Bootios cereal.
I'll tell you how I got it. During Christmas, we were shopping, me and Manny. Shout out to my brother Manny. We were shopping at the mall. And I went into what's that store? FDIY, one of those stores, some weird store like that. And I seen it. I'm like, oh, you got the Bootios. They had a box, and the lady was like, "Ma'am, how much?" Out loud, because I had to make it as awkward as possible. How much for the Bootios? Like I was in a liquor store. She's like, it's like $14.99. It's $14.99 for some box of cereal. I'll put it back. Put it back. I was like, fuck that. I don't want it. Christmas comes. I had to open all my presents, all the shit. And my boy Manny comes. He's like, I got something for you. He's like, what you classic Manny. I was like, he hands me the box. I open it up, and it's my motherfucking box of Bootios. I said, oh,
box of Bootios.
You a G for that, bro. And they're up in my little man cupboard. They're up in my man cupboard upstairs. But that's how I got my Bootios, bro. Shout out to Manny for that. That's some player shit right there. That's some good shit.
That's tight.
That's my Bootios.
Right on.
He might gave me the only box of Bootios.
I love cereal, man.
Man, I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal after this.
I might just go get some. I might just go get me some.
What's your favorite cereal?
Oh man. First of all, my favorite cereal. Well, it depends.
When it comes to favorite cereal,
it depends. It's either
spark this blunt up while we talk about goodies.
A Rice Krispie treat cereal. They don't sell it in stores no more. You can buy it online.
Rare.
Yeah, my ex bought me some last year. Was the year before, whatever.
You might have had the only box of Rice Krispie treats.
Oh no, I definitely had the only box of Rice Krispie.
That's no question.
That's no question.
No doubt about it.
Because first of all, I haven't had that shit since I was probably like 10 years old. That's probably the last time I had it. But see, that's not. I can't have that on regular, so I don't know if I could put that as my favorite. My favorite would probably be Cookie Crisp.
That's a rare favorite. I don't hear that too much.
Cookie Crisp probably one of my favorites, or Captain Crunch Berries.
It's like knives if you eat too much of it, though.
That shit fucks your mouth up every time, dude.
It's like eating razor blades.
Oh, but that shit's so. I love also but Frosted Flakes.
I'm of the Fred Flintstone variety kind of
Fruity
cereal.
Pebbles.
I'm a Cocoa Pebbles Fruity Pebbles.
I love Fruity fucking Lucky Charms. I just finished
Lucky Charms. I just
finished a box of Lucky Charms last week.
Lucky Charms. Well, I don't get Lucky Charms. Nobody likes Lucky Charms. My daughter don't even like Lucky Charms.
You don't like Lucky Charms?
I love Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms is my shit, man. It's my second.
Man,
Lucky second. That's my second. I used to like the Oreo cereal back in the day.
Never had that.
Oreo cereal was bomb back in the day.
You know what I do like that's rare too? Grape nuts.
Grape nuts. How old are you?
Old enough.
Old enough to eat grape nuts. I like Special K with a little bit of fucking Splenda.
Yeah, just some grape nuts.
You know what I do like? I like because my shout out to my pops. Shout out to my
fucked up teeth.
Shout out to my Vavo. I mean my Vavo.
Oh man, that just been real. Damn.
Cornflakes. Cornflakes with a little bit of sugar, just a teaspoon of sugar, and cut up bananas.
You know, if I
cut up bananas.
I used to put bananas in my Rice Krispies back in the day when I was a kid.
Krispies, but cornflakes is the way to go.
My mom, when I was a kid, used to buy the fucking.
I'm a big Honey Nut Cheerios guy.
I like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Big Honey Nut Cheerios.
Not plain Cheerios though.
Plain
Cheerios are whack.
Plain Cheerios are for you people with heart conditions.
You know what? You remember Frosted Cheerios back in the day?
Yeah, I think they still have Frosted Cheerios.
Frosted Cheerios are bomb. Apple Jacks is bomb.
Apple Jacks underrated.
You know what else is underrated? Pops.
Pops are. You know what? One cereal I hate the worst though. The worst cereal there is.
What's that?
Smacks, Golden Grams, any cereal that looks like poo. Little poops.
I have to disagree with that.
Smacks.
I love Smacks. I love Smacks.
I can't get. I'll probably
have a bowl of Smacks over Fruit Loops.
I can't do Smacks. I don't fuck with Smacks or those Golden Grams because they the fucking same shit. They the same thing. The one with the bear and the one with the Golden
Grams is not the same as Smacks.
No, there are. Well, there's one with a bear and one with a frog. They're different.
Golden Grams is
let's pull it up.
Honey Graham cracker.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. It's Smacks and what is it? The other one. What's the other one? Smacks cereal. And what's the other one? And Golden Crisps. Is that it? No. Oh. Wait a minute. Let's see. Hold on.
You probably just think of another generic version.
Listen, man. It's Smacks. It's Smacks, and there's another one. There's another one.
I'm on the Bevmo site here looking for the Blantons.
Blanton, they got it. They do.
Of course they do.
It's cheaper in the store. Yeah, it is Golden Crisp. So Golden Crisp and Smacks are like the same. One's Post, one's Kellogg's. So those are the same cereal, but different cereal. See, look, they look like little butts. What are these?
Show me.
Look.
I know what they look like.
Look at
they're good. It's good.
They look like little asses. Look at that. Oh shit.
They look like little corn kernels.
Look at that. That's a corn kernel to you? That's an ass to me. That's an ass. Crack. Look at that. That's frog butts. Making a whole bowl of frog butts.
Frog nuts.
Frog butts. I'm cool. And Golden Crisp.
It tastes good.
If you go to the store to buy Honey Smacks, you should get smacked. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me what a Honey Smacks are? Bitch, what?
So Mac, you.
Get your ass some Fruity Pebbles or something.
Don't ever ask me where those are again.
Don't ever. Here, let's do this. Let's see if they even have this list. Top 10 cereals. Let's see what someone else says. Who gives a shit, right? But let's see. They got 20. Huffington Post. They're credible. I don't think. Can we
top 20 cereals from the
top
Huffington
20.
Post?
Number 20 is Waffle Crisps.
Yeah, never had Waffle Crisps.
You've had them.
Oh, you know what I used to like too when I was a kid?
You had them.
No, I never have.
You never had those?
Those look like what was?
We're gonna get there.
Honeycombs. Oh, I used to
honeycombs.
love honeycombs when I was a kid.
I fucked with the honeycombs.
Was bomb.
19's cornflakes.
Blends.
18's grape nuts.
Grape nuts.
Grape nuts. Man.
Top 20.
Woo. 17 Frankenberries. Frankenberry cereal. It's the Halloween. It's the purple one. Corn Pops is
Corn
16.
Pops, yep. Definitely like Corn Pops.
All right. 15 is Raisin Bran.
Oh, the worst. First of all, that was the worst.
That's the worst.
Number one hated
Raisin
cereal
Bran.
of all time.
Raisin Bran.
Any cereal
sucks.
with raisin in it?
Oh, I hate raisins.
Like, how can you
I hate anything
like
with raisins in it. I hate anything.
I knew
with
people
raisins.
I hate everything with raisins in it, dude. Raisins is like what?
Oatmeal raisin cookies? I'm cool.
Regular oatmeal? Fine.
I'm cool. Regular oatmeal, fine.
Put the raisin in there?
Done.
Done.
Yeah, I'll pull out. I'll break the cookie around.
Oh, I can't. It's just not even enjoyable after that.
14, they got Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's should be way higher on the list.
Forgot about Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but that's probably Cinnamon Toast Crunch isn't in my top 5, so it's fine where it's at. I take Pops over Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
All right, 13 we got Cinnamon Chex, and then 12 we got Life cereal.
Oh, Life! I love Life.
Life is nothing. It's original multigrain cereal
with the little sugar crystals on the inside of it.
That's Life cinnamon, maybe.
No, regular Life. You never had regular Life?
All right, look.
Have you had Life cereal?
I'm looking at Life cereal. It looks multigrain. I'm cool.
Dude, you haven't had Life cereal, have you?
I have.
No, you haven't, because you just stuttered.
Maybe I
to say no.
Maybe I have.
You haven't had Life. Life is fucking bomb. How can I forget about Life cereal?
Are you
oh
kidding?
My God.
I can never understand what makes this weird little box.
Dude, it looks
the way milk gets trapped inside each man. No, man.
Dude, it's got sugar trapped in each side of those little things.
That's the milk.
No, it's not milk.
Look,
they tell you it's milk because they want you.
Cinnamon Life are taking 12 and 11 on this list, man. Listen, man. Oh, bro. So, look, let's get to the top 10. All right, now we're getting to the nitty gritty. All right, Fruit Loops. I like Fruit Loops in the middle of Fruit Loops, right before they soggy, and just after they too crispy.
I like them right. I like them right when the milk is freshly poured in, and you get. And I try to eat it fast.
Apple Jacks is 9.
Ooh, I like Apple Jacks more than Apple Jacks is up. Definitely.
Number 8, Kix cereal. Mother approved. Remember Kix? Hella Christmas commercials.
Like Kix. You have to put hella sugar on it. Kix is not over
7.
Any of my cereals.
7, Lucky Charms.
Ooh, that's kind of low for Lucky Charms.
7 at the Lucky Charms.
Okay, now we got
magically.
We have to start keeping track. What's his head of Lucky Charms?
6 is Golden Grams.
No, it's never really a Golden Grams. I knew a lot of people who loved Golden Grams.
I don't like Golden Grams. I don't accept Golden Grams being number 6. We're gonna trade Golden Grams at 6 for Fruit Loops. No, for Apple Jacks at 9.
Yeah.
All right. We're moving that up. Actually, and then we're gonna swap Fruit Loops. So 10 is Golden Grams, 9 is Fruit Loops, and then 6 is Apple Jacks.
This is Apple Jacks.
And then 5 is Crispix.
Whack.
Weak. Terrible. 4, Honey Graham O's.
Whack.
Weak. 3, Quisp. Quisp cereal. Where in the fucking world?
I bet you you can find
2,
out where
Honey Nut Clusters.
I'm done with this list.
I'm done. Yeah, because
what was number 1?
Fruity Pebbles.
What was number 1?
Frosted Flakes. Huffington Post, you get a negative review from.
What a terrible fucking review.
We're gonna come up next week. I'm coming up with my top 10.
You ever been to that cereal? They had a cereal store in Santa Cruz, the cereal restaurant.
Got it right now.
I don't know. They might. You go there and mix up, get any type of cereal you want.
I just want one type of cereal, and then I want a different one, and then a different one, and a different one. I'm not a type of mix person. I don't want to mix in the machine.
You can do that.
Let's see what else we got. Moving on. I don't know how the fuck we ended up on that. Our endless sports debate last week was should the major leagues get rid of the DH? I mean, National League. Should the National League adopt the DH?
We had a couple other ideas too that we thought about. I don't remember. See, that's what we get for not writing them down.
Yeah, this was it's supposed to be a highlight show, and it's been full of highlights.
Yeah, should the National League adopt the DH? And like I said, no, they shouldn't. They should keep it how it is. To break it down, like I said, I think, what I say, it's something adds something unique to the game between the American League and the National League. When there's the World Series, it's one style versus another style. I'm good. Like I said, football and basketball, you have the East and the West and the AFC and the NFC, and they all play the same style of ball. And it just comes down to the same style of ball at the end of the year. At least in baseball, you have the National League and the American League, and it's which side is better? Is it who's going to prevail? You know what I mean?
What style?
What style?
What style is going to be better?
What style is going to is the National League going to adapt better to the American League rules and pull out, or is the American League going to adapt to the National League rules for one game, or however many games they need to, and win a World Series? You know what I mean? It just adds a little extra kink to the game.
A dynamic.
Yeah.
It gives extra dynamic to the game. I mean, me personally, if I'm going to look at it from the other side, since in the sports debate, I'm going to say, the National League's got to get rid of it. I mean, it's played. Nobody wants to see the pitcher hit. Therefore, a handful of pitchers, whether it be Bumgarner or Kershaw or one other guy.
So Kershaw's not a home run here. He's only hit one home run.
Okay, whatever it is. Then there's only that's making my point. If he's not one, then there's only one or two. All right, that's Bumgarner. I mean, if that's the case, then it's an automatic out. You said that last week on our mute show.
I did.
If that's the case, then I don't think a sport should have an automatic anything. You shouldn't have an automatic out. You shouldn't get bailed out because the pitcher's coming up. If a team is coming back, it's a momentum stopper.
Many times?
And who gives a fuck who wants to see the pitcher? I mean, honest to God, who's really excited to see the pitcher come? I'm like, hey, I can't wait for the pitcher to come up to bat today, baby. Gonna be fireworks.
Nobody,
man. And the casual fan, casual fan doesn't want to see it either. When I'm tuning, when someone who doesn't watch sports all the time or baseball all the time comes in and the pitcher's up to bat and he's out there and he's just hacking at 3 strikes just to get to the end of the fucking inning. That's it's useless. And in sports you shouldn't be useless. So if it's going to be that way, I think the National League should adopt the DH.
There's nothing useless about it.
Put more power. It's useless, man. When you got guys going in, hacking at pitches, nobody's interested. I mean, the top pitchers.
I've seen a lot of times the pitcher get walked. I've seen the pitcher get walked a lot of times.
It happens, too. Sure it happens. But I don't think enough times you put the DH in there, you give the major leagues a little bit more offense. It's a little more offensive driven. And that's what people want. We want to see home runs. We want to see runs.
That's the record number of home runs were hit last year.
Okay. All right. Well, imagine what you would do if you put another hitter in the National League. You would double that. You know what I mean? And it would be fireworks. So it went under the radar. Necessary? It went under the radar that it was that the majors broke the home run record. Nobody even cared. You would notice it if it was double that number, though. If we doubled that number last year.
Allegedly, when nobody's on steroids anymore. You telling me guys are fucking breaking the records that were made during the steroid era and nobody's taking steroids nowadays?
No, I'm not. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that the National League.
I'm just point.
I get it. Good. I mean, it's a good point. But my thing is the DH in the National League. It's played. It's an old man sport. It's old. Get with the new times. Get with it. Get with it or quit it. That's just how I feel about it. If I'm going to be on the other side of this conversation on the DH, personally. But, it's going to be endless because until it happens, and maybe one day, I think it's more likely to happen than it not happen in baseball, personally. I think in the next couple of years or so, we'll see it.
I don't think it is. I think it's going to stay how it is, and I'm going to like that. Get to see my pictures.
But I won't be mad if it stays how it is. I'm not gonna be.
I'll be kind of upset if they go to the DH. I will be.
You see me on the other side. I'm not mad if they keep it the way it is.
But
I won't be.
It's how you watch ball forever.
Right.
DH.
So I'll be used to that. But
your team,
even on the National League, that's how I watch ball on that too. I watch National League ball.
Yeah, I watch a lot of American League ball too, but it's just the team. I root for, they're a National League team.
But I think okay, but I'm hard to imagine the Giants with a DH. Like I mean last year's team, I could move around a bunch of stuff. I'm already thinking like Posey didn't really have a good year, give him some rest. Brandon Belt, maybe give him some time. Put Brandon, I think it's time for Buster to be first base. That's another argument. That's another endless sports debate we're gonna have. Maybe that's gonna be next week. Should Buster Posey just move to first base or be catcher? Yeah. That's an endless sports debate.
We'll see. We'll wait till Tuesday.
Till Tuesday comes around. That'll be our next topic. And, I mean, I think the Giants could benefit. A team like the Giants can benefit. Maybe not every team is going to benefit for a DH in the National League, but I think the Giants would. I think the Giants would.
You never know.
You'd be able to bring a lot more young guys from up, and maybe get a DH. You never know. Get a guy out there just swinging the bat.
Yeah.
Not worried about their defense. Maybe guys having a rough defense a year. Pagan could have been a good DH for 1 year if they all had it. You know what I mean? During his time where he was out there struggling in center field a little bit, but he was still kind of producing on the play. I'm just giving you scenarios of, the times it could happen. It could work.
Well, we're not there yet. We are where we are. We got our pitchers still hitting.
We will see, though. But I think that pretty much sums it up, man. I think that pretty much sums up the highlight show. Again, man, hey, rest in peace to Barry Bilitnekoff.
Yeah.
We're sorry. We hope we did you proud this time. You know what I mean? We hope we did, we
did solid. The show was off the rails. Start talking about cereal.
It was good stuff. That's what brings them in. What kind of cereal do you like? Get at us at iSpot 1.
At least my number one cereal wasn't even on the list. Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crisp wasn't there. Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles wasn't
Fruity Pebbles wasn't on the list.
It wasn't on the list.
Like, Fruity Pebbles will be in my top 10.
That's the last time we go out and look for things on the internet. Because it's not true. Things aren't true on the internet. But look, get at us. Hospod1. Get at us on Twitter at Hospod1, HOSPOD1. We're on Facebook, High on Sports Podcast. Get on us. High on Tunes, baby. High on Tunes. High on Sports Podcast on iTunes. We're on Podbean. Man, get at us. Tweet us. Let us know what you think about the show. And
we'll have a Tuesday show coming up.
And we'll have another Tuesday show. So we're coming back quick. We ain't gonna miss us for too long, baby. So that is what it is. Like we always say, man, roll up or roll out. Oh, real quick, song of the week.
Oh yeah, song of the week.
We didn't do one on the mute show, so I guess it don't really count. Song of the week. It's another Mac Dre song. We implore you to go listen to this song. It's Raining Game. It pretty much sums up how it is. It pretty much sums up a good day in the Bay. Listen to it. Get at it. See what you think about it. That song. Shout out to the legends. That's why we do it, because we we're Bay Area fans, Bay Area sports fans, Bay Area music fans.
Home of the Bay Area.
Home of the Bay. Home of the Yay.
Yeah, I mean.
So we like to shout out our favorites and our legends, and that's why we do that. So Mac Dre, It's Raining Game. Let us know what you think about the song, and we'll see y'all next week. We'll see y'all Tuesday.
Tuesday at 11 o'clock. Peace out. All right.